Welcome back to Soul Moon Rising. I am Jennifer, and today we are going to finish off our chakra series with the heart chakra. If you are just joining us and you haven't watched any of the other videos, I will link the the intro video right up here so that you can go and start from the beginning. So let's dive right in to the heart chakra. Where is it located? Obviously, it kind of says for itself. The heart chakra is located right here over our heart. So it is represented by the color green, as you see on my diagram over here, right there. Beautiful color green. Also, you may see it represented sometimes as pink. So just for your information, pink can also be associated with the heart chakra. So let's talk about, what does an underactive heart chakra look like? Well, first of all, what does it control? Okay, so our heart chakra obviously controls our heart. It also controls everything in this general area. So we're talking about our lungs. We're talking about, your rib cage, your actual rib cage itself, and your sternum, all the muscles, your pectoral muscles, your shoulders, your arms. It actually controls quite a bit of stuff. So now when you have an underactive, it's going to affect a lot of things. Underactive heart chakra. This person is very shy. They have a fear of getting hurt. They have feelings of loneliness, very common. Also of being unloved, even if they are in a loving relationship. These people are very suspicious of others. They may be very possessive of who or what they have themselves. They could be antisocial. Now, I'm not talking about introverts, because introverts are not technically antisocial. They just prefer the downtime with themselves to actually help them recharge and deal with the energy of other people. So we're talking about people that are completely antisocial. They never, ever, ever want to go out with friends or family or anybody. So these people are also very judgmental. They have a fear of relationships. Maybe they've gotten hurt a whole lot, and it's completely understandable. But it does indicate that you have an underactive heart chakra. Now, on the opposite side, an overactive heart chakra is going to be somebody that is overly empathetic. They may cry at their friend's, neighbor's, sister's dog dying. That's not a bad thing, but you can see if you take on too many emotions from somebody else, it can affect your personal life in a negative way. So overactive people are also overly concerned with everybody else versus what's going on with themselves. They're very jealous. They have very poor boundaries. They're very codependent and may stay in abusive relationships. They're very clingy type people. They're also overly sacrificing, meaning that they give up way more than they ask their significant other to give up. Now, I know sometimes it is, there's give and take. One partner will give a lot one time and another partner will give a lot another time. And that's how a relationship works. But if this person is always the one giving up, always the one compromising, always the one to let go of their dreams for their significant other, they may have an imbalance in their heart chakra. So now what does a balanced heart chakra look like? So this person is going to be very compassionate. They're going to be very understanding. They're going to have a love of themselves and others. They are going to give time to themselves for self-care, self-recovery, self-love. They're empathetic, but not to the point of causing their selves personal harm in their own relationships. They have a lot of inner peace and a very strong immune system. So you think, well, how exactly does that work? Well, if your heart is strong, then you are strong. So now let's look at the physical issues that may be present if you have a heart chakra imbalance. So heart, that is a big one. Issues might include things basically anything that has to do with the heart. So we're talking about circulation issues, high or low blood pressure, irregular heartbeats, either AFib or, even a regular irregular heartbeat, which can be actually like passed down from generations. It can be a generational thing that you're actually carrying on, that you may need to heal your heart chakra so that you don't pass it on to further generations. Other physical issues could be things dealing with the lungs. So we're talking like asthma, COPD, bronchitis, just shortness of breath, which, can be intermittent or permanent. Other issues could be autoimmune disorders or even just a weak immune system, somebody that's always getting sick. Now, how do we keep this from happening? How do we treat it if it does happen? Well, there's a lot of ways to really help your heart chakra. It's probably one of the hardest or easiest to get out of balance, but also one of the easiest to get back in balance if you know how to do it. Meditation is going to be a gold mine for these people with a heart chakra imbalance. So is journaling. Write down those feelings and get them out in the open so that your body can process them and get rid of them. Other things are self-care. You hear me all the time. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Give yourself this time to spend with you doing something that makes you feel good. It is extremely rejuvenating to your entire person. Chakras, your health, your sanity, really. So give yourself time to love yourself. And it can look in any different way. For suggestions, check out our What is Self-Care video, and I will link that up here for you as well. So other things, maybe talking to a counselor is going to help, or a friend, or a personal or spiritual life coach. Those are great people just to get things off your chest, and they're kind of there just to help support you in your journey. Also, Reiki is a fantastic one. Obviously, I'm a huge advocate for Reiki, but it's not always available for everybody in every place. So there are other ways. You can use your crystals. Now remember, I said pink was a good color for your heart chakra. Well, rose quartz is one of the best stones for the heart chakra. Also things like green aventurine or jade, they're all going to be great for support of the heart chakra. If you don't have anything like that, clear quartz, clear quartz, clear quartz, all the way across the board. It's great to support every single chakra. Essential oils are awesome. Geranium, I think we talked about before, is a great one to support all emotional health. Also, I have to put this in here. If you are in an abusive relationship, find somebody that can help you get out, because it is not healthy. I personally have been in an abusive relationship before, and it just about killed my emotional self, my psychological self. I don't know if you consider it lucky or not, but I was not in a physically abusive relationship. Psychological and emotional abuse are just as damaging, if not more. And if there are people in your life asking you why you take the name calling, the name calling is a huge one. In my experience, I got at 126 pounds, guys. Okay, this was not recently. This was many years ago. I was told I was fat. I was called thunder thighs. I was called tub of lard. And I was told I was stupid over and over and over again. I have friends that were also in very emotionally abusive relationships that they got called names. They were told they They were a bitch, they were a cunt, they were, excuse my language, I know it's graphic, I apologize. But you kind of get the point here. Whether it's alcohol induced, drug induced, or just their personality, it is not okay for somebody to treat you like that. Get help, get out. Even if you have kids, it doesn't matter. Take them with you. That is my plug on abusive relationships. I'm sorry that was kind of heavy for this video, but it's something very close to my own heart, and I hate to see people going through that. So if you are in that situation and you need advice, you can get a hold of me. Send me a comment. I will do whatever I possibly can to help support you in your journey. Because I think, or even find somebody in your local area that can help you, that can give you options to get out of that situation. Because it's dangerous for you. If there's children involved, it's dangerous for them. If there's pets involved, it's dangerous for them as well. So make sure they come too. Okay, enough of the heavy. Take care of your heart chakra, guys. Love yourself so that you can turn around and love others. If you have not watched any of our other videos, I will link the playlist for the full chakra series. I will link that over here so you guys can watch it. Please support us follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Patreon. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed already and you like this content, please hit subscribe, ring the little bell so you get notifications on when we post. And from my light to yours, guys, namaste. I love you.